You have big dreams. You can see the life you want to build so clearly that it feels completely real. But when it is time to actually sit down and do the work, you freeze. You tell yourself you will start tomorrow, but tomorrow comes, you pick up your phone to scroll for a few minutes, and before you know it, half the day is gone. The cycle simply repeats itself. At night, you lie in bed feeling deeply disappointed. You know you wasted another day, and you start to wonder if you are just lazy or if you are missing something that successful people have. This gap between what you want and what you do is rarely about your talent or your intelligence. It's often the result of how your mind is wired to handle effort and pressure. Because these patterns are built over time through repetition, they can be shifted. But that shift starts with seeing the gears turning under the surface. Your brain operates on a very basic system. Above all else, it wants to protect you from pain, and it wants to find pleasure. This diagram shows how your mind processes a big project. When you think about working on your goals, your brain sees the effort, the uncertainty, and the possibility of failure. It treats those obstacles like a literal, physical threat. To protect you from that discomfort, your brain immediately offers an easier route. It nudges you to check your phone, watch a video, or play a game instead. When you take that easy out, your brain gives you a quick hit of a chemical called dopamine. You feel a sudden sense of relief. Your brain learns that avoiding hard work is a highly successful survival tactic, creating a closed loop that keeps you stuck. This biological reflex is what people often confuse with laziness, but your brain is actually just in survival mode, doing what it thinks is necessary to keep you safe. The trap is that by avoiding short-term discomfort, you are slowly digging up your long-term happiness. Every time you choose the easy distraction over the hard work, you teach your brain that your dreams do not actually matter, reinforcing that feeling of inadequacy. There is a second psychological roadblock keeping you stuck in place: perfectionism. People often think perfectionism means having high standards. It is actually just fear, wearing a very convincing disguise of excellence. This graphic shows two different paths. On the left, we have a pristine, perfect line that waits for ideal conditions and goes nowhere. On the right, a messy line representing actual progress. By waiting until you feel completely ready and have the flawless plan, you give yourself an excuse to stay on the left side and never start. Deep down, you are terrified that if you actually try your hardest and it does not work out, you will have to face the idea that maybe you are not capable of achieving your dreams. Inaction keeps you trapped in a fantasy. Every day spent waiting for the perfect moment is a day you miss out on the information only a real-world attempt can provide. To break this cycle, we have to accept a difficult reality. You are rarely going to wake up bursting with energy to do hard things. Waiting to feel motivated is a strategy designed to fail. This chart compares a fluctuating wave representing motivation alongside a steady staircase representing systems. Motivation is just a feeling that comes and goes. Discipline is something you build block by block. Instead of trying to force yourself to work, you can change the layout of your physical space to make work the easiest thing to do. This means leaving your phone in another room. It means clearing your desk so you can focus, and setting specific hours for work where no one is allowed to disturb you. Every distraction you physically remove is one less decision your brain has to make. You can take all that mental energy you used to spend fighting temptation and put it directly into your actual goals. When you sit down in that focused space, you have to embrace the messy start. You will feel resistance, and your early attempts will likely be poor quality. That is a necessary part of the process. To slip past your brain's threat radar, you need to shrink the task down until it feels manageable. Commit to 15 minutes, make one phone call, or write a single paragraph. Right now, you are not trying to create a masterpiece. You are just trying to show up. Consistency builds the habit, and the quality will naturally follow later. You will still have days where you mess up and fall into old patterns. When that happens, beating yourself up does not help. Guilt and shame are heavy burdens that make it harder to get moving again. Forgiving yourself clears the mental slate. It removes the weight of previous failures so you can approach the next task without the friction of shame. All the videos and articles you consume about productivity feel like progress, but they are just another form of avoidance. You already know what you need to do. So when this video ends, close it. Go and execute one small task immediately and prove to your brain that the change starts today.